to my January 2024 budget reset video. I am so excited to share with you my budget for 2024, January 2024, because I will be using the Press Reset Ultimate Wealth Dashboard Planner 2.0, and I cannot wait to start using this because I love everything about this planner. Like, absolutely love it. I have my trusted laptop here with me, and I'm going to be doing a screen record and sharing with you what are my top priorities for January 2024 as it relates to my money, what are my goals for January as it relates to money, and exactly where is my money going to be going, what am I bringing in, and exactly where it's going to go. So that is what I want to share with you in today's video. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving, and investing. If these topics are of interest to you, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So I'm going to start the screen record in a few seconds, and then I'll walk you through this tracker. Again, absolutely love this tracker. So I'll start the screen record now, and let's get right into it. So I'm planning my budget for the month of January, and this is the monthly dashboard, budget dashboard. Here I love that it's got a monthly reminder, so it says a little progress each day adds up to big results, and I could not agree with this statement more. So I'm excited to share with you exactly how I intend to budget. Before I get to that, I want to share with you what my top priorities are for January, as well as what my top goals are for January. So with the priorities, my first and biggest priority is to pay off my taxes for 2022 to 2023. So these are due at the end of January. Then I would like to finalize my February/March travel plans, because we've already booked the flight to the two countries we're visiting, me and my best friend, so we just need to meet up and finalize. Then I've included in here to attend a reformer Pilates class, because I have been wanting to do Pilates for the longest time, the reformer type, and we found a studio near us, so we need to book that and attend, and I think we're going to do it in the first weekend in January, so looking forward to that. And then my friend's daughter was born January this year, so excited to attend her first birthday. So these are my top priorities for January 2024. In terms of my goals, I haven't really finished, but the two main ones that I have thought of is I want to save at least £500. My budget right now only shows about £300 because that's what I can fit into my budget, and then I would like to stick to £300 spending for the girls trip that I have. I have a trip in January with one of my good friends, my travel buddy. So excited to go on that trip with her, but I also want to make sure that I stick to 300. Normally in the past, I have actually said, oh, stick to 150 or to 200, but then I've realized 2023 has taught me that I spend a lot on travel, so I should really set realistic expectations, not to lowball things thinking, oh, I'll cut here and there, because I'm not that type of person who likes to cut things when it comes to my vacations. I might save here and there within my budget as it relates to personal expenses, but when it comes to travel, I go all out. And we always joke with my friends that we almost think like our cards are limitless when we go abroad, and ain't that the truth? So we're going for 4 days. One of those days will be just spent getting there, so £300 should do it, like £100 a day, so it should do it. So these are the goals and the top priorities that I have. So if I go now to the budget itself, so on the top here you can see it will only populate once I start putting in the actual numbers, but for now you can see that it says I have £2,000 left to budget. But as you can see here in the rollover category, the 2,000 is what I'm planning to bring from December into January. I'm gonna do the same in January into February, because I always keep at least £2,000 in my account to pay for the bills that come out on the first day of the working month of the new month. So that is why that is that. So here is a quick summary of exactly where my money is gonna go. So income, I'm expecting to bring in, including the rollover, over £10,000. Bills, I'm gonna spend about 2,200, over 2,200. Expenses over 2,200. Savings, $823 apparently, investments 1,500, debt 1,590 apparently. So this is what my money is saying I'm going to be doing with it. This is how I'm planning, I should say, to use my money. And then here, this will also populate once I add in the actuals, but for now it's showing me in a graphical form exactly how I am budgeting. And then here you can see what is left over. So if we actually go down, I've covered my income tab for privacy reasons, so I get to show you where the monies are coming from, but I'm not showing you the exact amount. Just know that the total income I'm expecting is about 8,350 from all of these sources. So that is all on the income tab. And also, if you watch my budget videos, you may notice that my rental income is not included in here because for 2023 I've decided to split them. I decided to do it in 2021, then I put them back in 2022. Then I thought about it, I'm like, no, for tax purposes it just makes so much sense if I separate them. That's why I have done this. But my blog and Etsy earnings will remain in my main budgeting. So that's how that is working. So for my main bills that cover my 4 walls, my mortgage, I am budgeting 900. It's about 871, but I like to round up to 900. Council tax, I'm expecting, well, it will be 150 because I pay, is it 10 months or 11 months out of the year, 150. Combined utilities, this, they said by the 22nd of December this will get an update, but I haven't gotten an update yet, so I don't know if this is going to stay the same or not. Income protection 85, life insurance 80, my Vodafone, so this is my internet, my personal mobile, my line rental, as well as YouTube Premium. It's all included in one price. It'll be £75, but normal price should be about £65. This is high because I went to mainland Europe and I had to buy extra data when I was on this trip in December, so that's why for January the bill is higher. Travel insurance, I just got the notification a couple of days ago that this has gone up. Normally it's 18, but now it'll be £23. My mobile, my second mobile will be £15. TV license £14, wellness £125, taxes, like I said, I do have taxes 2022 to 2023 due at the end of January, so that is around £655. So in total, like I said, for my main bills, I'm expecting to spend at least 2,237. If I move over towards my expenses, so my expenses, again, some differences here compared to my own budget tracker that I've been showing you all this time. So groceries 200, restaurant 100, coffee and social 100, fuel 100 because I will be driving to the airport and then maybe to see my parents as well. Gifts 100. I've got a couple of birthdays in January. Miscellaneous, I have put 700. Actually, this needs to change. Initially I put 700 because the taxes, but then I just decided to add a line item for taxes. So throughout the rest of 2024, taxes will be a line that will appear, but I have to pay taxes again anyway, so I'm just going to keep it there. So we're actually just going to change this from 700 to, I want to say, let's say 100 for miscellaneous. Yeah, so you can see it drastically decreases to 1,600. Self-care, I'm putting 100 with self-care, but because I think I'm gonna do my hair, I think I'm gonna increase this to 115 because I'm gonna do my hair in January. This is, I've done my own hair crochet braiding and it's okay, but it could be worse. But I'm gonna go to a professional to do my hair, so 150. Shopping, definitely January sales, I'll be hitting those up, so 100. Subscriptions is 400, but maybe let me go into the subscriptions tab and see how much I should actually have for on a monthly basis. 200 and okay, so I'm gonna do 220. We're going to change this, and this is low as well because initially put wellness coach under subscriptions, but I've removed that and just put it by itself. So that's why I'm reducing that as well. Travel, because I am going to be traveling and I already said 300, so we're gonna correct this and put 300 in there. Housing, I'm saying 100. Normally I put 50, but I know I have been really blowing this budget a lot, and I'm due to, as part of my annual reset, I'm resetting my home and I will be checking everything. So I do take stock of everything that I have, you know, the toilet paper, cleaning products, all of that. So I think with this one, I think I should increase it to 120. So I'm just going to increase it 120. And then business, this is for my blog and my Etsy. I have budgeted 100 here, but I think I should do 200. Yeah, I'm gonna do 200 for business. So that brings my total for expenses to 1,800. Then if we move over to my savings and sinking funds, so for this one, 100 envelope savings challenge, I haven't started this one, so I've got zero budget for it. 52 envelope savings challenge. At the end of December, I am ending at 430, and I will be pulling money from the 52 envelope savings challenge to pay this. So which means if I have 430, where's my calculator? I currently have 430 and I need to pay 655. So that's 225 that I need to put together. So we need to increase this to, let's say, 230. Yeah, I'm gonna increase it to 230 for 52 envelope savings challenge. Emergency fund, I'm putting 300, but like I said, my goal is 500, so I'm gonna have to, any additional money I get needs to throw it there. The gifts fund, so this is savings. House renovation, this is one of my goals for the year. Sinking funds, I put 23, but I think I'm gonna change this, and then 100 into vacation. So if we look at this, I need to have at least £2,000 going into the month of February for my bills. So we're gonna change this to 150, and we're going to change this, the emergency funds, to 500, and then we need to then change up. So maybe, what should I increase? I will increase this to 125, and then the extra £18 could go, ooh, where should I put that? I think I'm gonna put 138. I'm gonna put it with housing because I know I buy a lot of stuff for my home. So £2,000 even is what I'm gonna carry over to February. So this is my current planning for my budget. So that's how I am doing it. And now if I go to the bottom, investments, we're not forgetting about my investments here and my plans for this. So for investments, these are the platforms that I invest in, well, the funds that I invest in. So my ISA, I'm planning to send £300. I've been doing 200 in 2023, sorry. So I'm increasing that. My SIP, to get 200, I do 100. My pension, this is pre-tax, so it's getting 700. This is a contribution from myself, so this is before it's matched. So essentially 1,400 is what's going into my pension because my employer matches. Actually no, 1,200, because the additional amount is what I add on top of the sacrifice. So I sacrifice twice at work. This is work related as well. This is what I'm surmising the app will save based on my spending for me. And then free trade, I'm hoping to send like £50 there. Then debt, obviously because I've got a lot of debt, I need to look into this one. Actually, sorry, if we investments, 1,500. Then for debt, I have the loans that I need to pay for, so 1,700 and 1,400. Then my phone, my watch, they're getting 50/40, and then the credit cards, I have two that I'm planning to spend before the end of the year, so I need to send 100 to each of them. Then I've got Klarna for one of my debts, so I'm gonna send 200 pounds to Klarna for that debt, so that will bring it to 1,590. And if you can see here, this will be showing me exactly the money that's coming in and the money that is going out, and then cash flow by payment account. So these are the accounts that I use to pay, to just budget, to manage my money. Some of them are credit cards. These are all credit cards. Then these are current accounts. And then these are internet banking with Monzo as well. Overall expenses, this is blank at the moment because there is nothing, but I can show you here because this tracker has a nice transactions tracker here. So if I say, for example, on the 2nd of January, I think it's 1-2 because it's an American one. Yes, 2nd of January, I'm planning to pay my bills, and the bill will be my mortgage, and this will be 871.93. That's the first installment. This will come from my main bank, and this just say main mortgage. That's what that is. So I had to take a short break from filming, and now I'm back to finish up my January 2023 budget reset. So as I was saying, this tracker has an incredible transactions tracker, and I was talking about, you know, when you input stuff into the transactions tracker where it appears. So let us continue with the screen record. So I already showed you how it looks like when you record, when you enter like the bills. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you enter another bill, for example. So we'll enter 2nd January bill. I'm choosing council tax this time. The amount is the same. Then the account I'm using is the same. And then, you know, I put a little bit description there. Then if I add in another one, so for the 5th of January, for example, say I'm expecting income, this gets highlighted purely because I have chosen the category to highlight here. So this gets highlighted, and then I'm putting in other earnings because we're not really I don't get paid until later on anyway, so put in other earnings here, and let's say I'm expecting about 250. Maybe this is what I am pulling, and then let's say I am choosing a different bank account, and let's say that is from rental income, right? So now what we're going to see is for the cash flow summary, it still shows me the bills, but it starts to now populate for me the earnings, which I just realized because I've covered this, you can't really tell exactly how much it has entered in here, but essentially you can see it here in the incomes that this is how much, you know, we've added in so far. So this is what I love about this tracker. Like, I really love this tracker, especially the transactions. And then another thing that I love is just down here. If I want, firstly, I can see the savings summary, which is also great, but I have this easy navigation part of the tracker. If I clicked on your dashboard, it is linked to the on your dashboard, so I can go directly there. I can go directly to my savings and my investments, to subscriptions tracker, to the debt calculator as well. It is super easy to navigate. Absolutely love it. And then here is where all my expenses overview is going to appear once I start entering those in. But yeah, this is the budget tracker from Press Reset, and this is my budget for January 2024. And then it also comes with a bill calendar that I can actually utilize across the year. So every single month I can input in here the date. So on the far right here, we've got this raw data where it pulls in from the trackers. So this data is being put in from January, so these are the dates. And then here it will it pulls in when I change the month here. So if I change it to February, it will pull the data from February. But here we have it right now for January. It shows me today's date when I'm filming this video. And I have put in the important dates of what I want to pay attention to for the month of January. The bills themselves have been put in from the January tab. So these are the bills, and then they reflect here. So I'm expecting on the 2nd of January after New Year's is to, pay these bills. Then the 3rd day, then the 4th day, and on the 9th, I'm expecting something on the 25th, and also the taxes that I'm paying on the last day of the month. Although I plan to pay this a lot earlier, but I can utilize this bill calendar every single month. But this is my budget for January 2024. I cannot wait to utilize this tracker and also to see if I'm going to stick to my budget or make some changes as necessary. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a lovely festive period.